likes or for people in the room?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
okay.
got 0.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't know that you'd be able to see it too.
Oh yeah,
It gives you the same view as.
yeah. But there's been a lot of shit going on with this Charlie Kirk shit.
I had no idea that he was. He used to cross my scrolls all the time. I had no idea he was as big as he was, so to speak.
Well, when the vice president of the United States goes over there to pick up your body, I guess you're kind of a player. You know,
I
it's
know
insanity.
nobody's on yet. I talked about the video. Man, that was like that thing must have stood on the internet for about an hour, if even
Yeah,
that.
and they took it right down.
Just for fun, I went back to see if you can find it anywhere. It is gone.
No, you can't. No, they took it. They took it down.
I was thinking of. I said to Cindy, I go, you know how I slowed it down right where he gets hit. I said
Yeah.
I should do a little music video out of it and keep doing that over and over and find a song. Don't you fucking dare! She goes, don't even.
Oh yeah, no.
She goes, don't even tell me I have that anymore. She goes,
yeah, no. That's a no.
Because
No.
that's it. She goes, do not. She goes, I don't give a fuck who it is. She goes, don't send it.
Yeah, no.
I
No, I
was
got. What happened?
nothing. I said I was very surprised. It was dark like 5 minutes ago. I can't believe that I'm able to come out here. I don't know if you can. Here's my sunrise. This is what I wait for in the
That's
morning.
nice.
Comes through the pine trees.
Comes through the pines. Sounds like sounds like a horror movie.
This is where I sit in the morning to collect myself before I have to go to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course. When are you going to start on my house over there that I'm going to be moving into?
I did start on it. You see it? Ashley wants to move in it. There's dibs on it here.
Whoa, wait a minute. I thought Ashley had her own gig.
She does. She jokes about it. So, you know what a summer kitchen is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we had one on the property. This is our summer kitchen. It's probably older. It's as old as the house. It's got to be 120 years old. I've changed the windows on it. We've painted. I mean, this thing was falling down. We were ready to knock it down. But in the basement is my hot water heater.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't do that then.
This used to be they used to cook in this in the old days, and this was for storage. And so this is the window that I just put in. This was solid. So I'm going to make a clubhouse out of this. I'm going to condition it.
Is there a shitter in there or no?
Well, there you go, Jim. That's how it started. Is my wife said, you really need your own bathroom outside. And I said, shit, I will put one in the summer kitchen because there's plumbing under it. So
that's my new house now.
So there is.
Beautiful.
There's no lights in here yet. There's no lights.
You think I need a light? I
Here's
got a cell phone with a lamp.
Everybody's going to be on their phone. So here's that window. This is going to be the new broadcast spot. I will.
Oh yeah.
When there's a table, this is where I will sit with coffee.
Well, especially when it gets cold.
Well, this is air conditioned too in here. This is, as you can see, this is being fully insulated.
Oh, look at that.
There's the bathroom. It's hard to see with all my work shit in here. But I was just going to put a shitter just in the corner. That's it. Like it was just going to be a man's bathroom.
Man.
Like, well, let's make a separate bathroom. Then the kids could camp in there. So before long.
Nobody's camping anywhere.
Before long, it's turning into my clubhouse. It used to be the doghouse. Faye is gone, by the way. The big German Shepherd.
What happened?
3 weeks ago, we had to put her down. She was waking up in her own shit and falling all over the place. She had ALS for dogs.
Oh, sounds like me.
Her spine was becoming numb. She was tripping and falling. She would stand up and she would fall. She would wake up in her shit. She couldn't feel her spine anymore. She was in the last stages. So, 13 years old is old for a dog.
Hey, you're not kidding, man. Especially for a shepherd.
Yeah. So that was her house. There was a dog door in the front. When she was outside, she would come and go from there. We kept it conditioned, air conditioning, heating, and everything. They had their choice to go in and out. Now they're gone. It's my clubhouse.
What a life. Salute.
Holy shit. It goes from like 12 people in a second.
Was that 29 at one time?
I know. Well, nobody's anticipating this. It's just scrolling.
Oh, I come across it, yeah.
In the morning as I scroll. Good morning to whoever who wakes and bakes beside. Oh, look at that, down to 3. Who wakes besides me? This is the new thing, so we don't have to wait for plants. New to me, anyway.
Wake and bake.
Nice. Well, see, this is one that gets me up. See, when you have problems in life, and this is what you have to do. Hey, Jacob, I just had my daily mind rep. All right, another wake and baker.
There you go.
Cheers, brother. I'm going to show you. I'll show you my plants in a little bit. We have a
Already
very
cut. Yeah, but no, I wouldn't show those on the internet, though.
doesn't matter. It's legal here.
Oh, that's right. But you can't. Yeah, but could
You
you?
can grow. You can grow up to five
For
here.
for
Like,
human what? For your own consumption, though.
yeah, it's a $200 fine if you have 5 plants or something like that. Even if they.
Well, I guess that checkbook will be out for you.
He's from Ohio. They were pretty strict with weed. Last that I knew, it's legal also by me. Yeah, finally, right? Finally, it's legal. That's pretty new.
You got to see the city, bro. It's insanity.
What city?
New
Oh, New York.
York.
Can you
You
just walk around now?
walk right in the store and get it. It's so crazy. The cops can't have control over it.
Is it still?
Every block, bro.
But I mean, people are just walking around, just smoking if they want.
Yep. When we used to go down there when we were younger, we would worry if we had one in our pocket. Now dudes are just pumping away.
Well, remember when we had gone to the to look for all the commercial equipment?
Oh my God, yeah, down at Soho.
I think we smoked one walking around just for shits,
They,
and we were so worried about it, and we were like, man, when we came back, like, could you believe how free that place walking
yeah,
around?
they could care less.
I know.
I remember going down there with Monduch, and of course, Mondo being the eccentric man that he is,
Of course.
we got pulled over, and the cop goes up to the car. He says, "What did you come down here for?" I didn't say nothing. He says, "All right, what do you got?" He pulls out a dime bag at that point. Back then, he says, "Go buy weed in your own town." He says, "Get the hell out of here. We got enough problems." And that was great. Thanks, Rhonda.
Yeah, they're like, you kill anybody while you were here? No. All right, go home.
Go home. Exactly. That was the well. Don't forget back when we would go down there, you'd get the mandatory beating if you got stupid. Now they
Hey,
don't because of the cameras. That was it.
hey, Kylie, subscribe to me, please. I'm gonna do morning coffee every morning, hopefully, with
Yeah.
with he'll join me. Maybe we'll have
Of
different.
course.
Maybe we'll have different guests. This is Jim. How are you, good people here? Should subscribe. Yeah, you should subscribe.
Yeah. We'll have guests on. Why not?
We're just two old men that have nothing to do in the morning, so we're friends from across the country. We're just gonna bullshit, and whoever wants to
That's
listen,
it.
that's just
Yeah.
about it.
Whatever.
You're all welcome.
Really.
Private business. Chime in, do whatever you want. Look, can you see the text?
I see Kyle. How are you, sir?
Is it Kylie? Kylie.
Kylie. Yes. Oh, Kylie. I'm sorry.
You should subscribe, Kylie, in every morning about 6:30.
Oh, you will get information.
Yeah.
There'll be information that in some states will be illegal. We'll probably get arrested.
We are not political. We're not biased towards anything. You can talk about anything. We're completely
Anything.
whatever your opinion is on anything.
Could care less.
Couldn't care less
Absolutely.
either way. We believe it's your right to say it. She's a girl. Of course she is.
Yes, I know. I said I screwed up. I'm old. I get confused. I'm an old man now. Are you kidding me?
Look, I can't. The last time I think we saw each other in person, neither of us were gray.
No, you're right. Last time we seen each other was 2003 when I brought you the boat,
Hmm.
and we met in the Football Hall of Fame parking lot.
Yep. And something happened there in that town recently. There was. Do you watch Court TV?
Nah, I'm not into the court TV because I live it around here. Are you kidding me? This
Well,
village is really.
yeah. Well, right now they're covering the Charlie Kirk thing extensively, and they do it without any opinion either way. They're
Uh-huh.
telling you what the legal proceedings are and what it is that they know up until this point. So that's how I get my politics now is through Court TV because it's
Let
not.
me tell you something, man. Politics is a dirty business. It really is. Now they're going with this whole thing that it was a setup, that
Good morning, Caspo.
that Israel was involved with it. It's like, oh my, come on, guys. I can't
Sooner
take
or
it
later,
anymore.
sooner or later, everybody's involved with it. I heard something about Epstein being an Israeli agent. That's
Well,
why.
I heard Trump would work for the CIA. Come on, really? So did I. Everybody worked for the CIA.
Casbug, good morning. Yes, your friend Jacob told you to subscribe. You should. We just talk every morning. You can. You don't
That's
have.
what we do.
You bring something up, and that's what we'll talk about. It. Whatever's going on in your life. Otherwise, you can listen to us and our boring shit.
I don't know if it's boring anymore. Kind of, it's vintage.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have all this stuff growing up with cell phones, and we had the house, we had the apartment, 17th
All
Central.
all of the things that happened that we couldn't capture because we didn't have cell phones in our hands.
Oh my
I am
God!
would have made me rich today
Yes,
if I had
that is very true.
all that footage. God,
We wouldn't be living like a couple, couple schlubs.
we could have live streamed Izzo's living room.
Oh, we would have made a ton of money.
We would have had to say anything. I could have just put that thing up in the corner of his room and let a Saturday night live stream with everybody coming and going. That would have been it. It would have been a show. It would have been our sitcom
Well,
that we chose.
it was the Sunday evening living with color that you'd have to get there at 6 o'clock for an 8 o'clock show to try to get a seat in the living room. Otherwise, you were on the floor.
Make sure you got your seat. That's for sure.
You had to get a seat.
Good morning.
Some crazy times, man.
Melissa dies. Good morning, Melissa. Hey, I'm glad everybody's on. Who's waking bacon with me? Here's my son. Let me show everybody what I'm looking at. Sun's coming up. Oh, look at my little dog. That's the only one left. So this dog is 16.
Oh, that's the one that stood up and plays with the ghost?
No, that one's long gone. This is the shepherd's
Okay.
best friend. Since the shepherd's been gone, this dog has been screaming in the middle of the night. I have to go down and get her and bring her up to sleep with me because that's how much she misses. And yet things were a million times better before cell. Yeah, honestly, they were. When we watch movies now, my wife asked me if we should watch a movie, and I tell her find something without technology. I want to see people in movies not on their cell phones. There.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
That's what I'm waiting for. That's my
Good luck.
That's my morning. That's my morning sunset. Here's my morning coffee view.
Yeah, I got this. I already got my sunrise already. Don't forget. What am I, an hour ahead of you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my sunrise came and gone.
And there's my project.
No, that's my house.
This is the
I'm coming out there to hell with it.
That's the section that got cut out for the window in the back. So this right here is 110-year-old whitewash paint, whatever you want to call it. That's the original from the inside. Thank you,
Nice.
Kylie. She is 16. That little dog is 16 years old, believe it or not.
16. Well, they last forever, those little dogs.
Yeah. Oh, this fucking thing will be around forever. She's gonna go blind before.
Oh yeah, no.
Before she dies.
She'll probably bury you.
Well, she's been up my ever since the other dog is gone. I can't get rid of her. She really. What's the matter, sweetie? Come here. Come say hello.
You're her best friend.
I am now. I cannot do anything now. I never used to see her all day long. Now she's up my ass. She is so small.
She's
She won't leave me alone now.
Exactly.
I just find her standing in the center of the room, just howling and crying, looking for the other dog, and I'm like, sweetie, she is not coming back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. And you don't want to get another dog.
I can't go through it anymore. My mother never wanted. She goes, I don't want a pet. She goes, because I can't deal with that when they die. And a little tragedy. And I've always had them, and I go through this every time. And I told Cindy, I said, I don't think I can take it one more time. This dog that we lost was like a human to us. She was nothing has ever affected me like her being gone. I didn't think it really would. And I told her, I said, I don't know if I can do it. This one's going to be bad enough. She's been around for 12 years.
Wow.
So.
Well, yeah, they become part of the family. But the thing is that we're so stupid that we continue to buy them.
Right, of course. And if one wandered into my yard like a sucker, I would keep it.
Of course, because that's just who you are.
You have a Yorkie named Kevin. Oh, I love Yorkies too. I had a little.
I got a Great Dane wandering around here.
So you got another dog, of course.
Yeah. No, not me. Your niece got another dog. I stay out of it.
You had a dog named Blue. Yeah, we used to rescue. I hate to say it, we had 7 dogs here. At,
Let me see. Let me see. But I'm gonna go take a walk. That dumb dog's around here somewhere. She's a female. She's just gonna turn a year, so she's not gonna be as huge. Thank God.
this is a puppy. She is. We think. We think she. Oh, look at her. What? What a life. Oh, Kyle. So sorry.
No, that's the way it is around there.
Hmm. Kylie,
But I don't know, bro. It is crazy, or especially around here because we got that Mendavi thing going on with that he's a self-proclaimed socialist. And like I said, bro, I'm not into the political thing. I am to a point, but this dude is going on saying he wants to be a socialist and a global intifada. Are you people insane? Come on, man. It's
I don't.
ridiculous.
I don't understand that. Yeah, he is, sweetie. 2 more. All right, Jacob. I'm gonna keep up with you, buddy. One more rip. I do. Have Today, I happen to be going out on the road to inspect cars.
Oh, today's inspection day. You come
Yeah.
across anything worth sending over here? Because Andrea's daughter's looking for a car.
Well, the other day it was 92 degrees, and I opened a car door and I sat in piss. So there's that.
That pissed. Yeah, I heard yesterday. That's just got well. When I was the GM at Willow, the assistant GM, I was never the GM. We had a car came in. Again, you hit it right on the head yesterday when you said it was a Chrysler Town and Country
Yep. Hey.
that we found. We
All right,
found.
guys. We'll see you. You
Take care, honey.
you have a good day. We'll see you next time. If you don't catch us here today, we're on every day the same time, 6:30 to 7:30. That's our old man morning coffee. See ya.
That's it. The old man or the later inning. We should call it the later inning in life show because we're
Yeah.
just about done.
I was trying to. It asked me for the title, and I was like, I don't know, morning coffee. So we're looking for
Ooh,
suggestions.
morning with Lou. Yeah, exactly. The late inning. When it's almost too late. So, anywho, um, Town and Country came in, and it was Wendy, the owner's daughter-in-law. So we had to find the one tech that we had in there who never took a shower. We had to
Yeah,
get him to go in the car, and he didn't want to go in the car. You know how bad it is. Okay, put it this way: when Cintas would come and take the cleaning uniforms, his uniform would walk to the truck without him because he never changed it.
my God,
He opened that car door. Oh my God, bro!
there is a
It was
certain
disgusting.
there's a certain smell that minivans get when children drive in them, and I don't even know it. Like when I do my inspections, uh, I have to write. See you, Melissa. We are laid back. You talk about anything. Bring your own
Yep.
conversation if you like. We'll entertain you. Uh, there's a certain smell that children make over time, and when when I have to put what that smell is, I have to describe it. I literally have started writing children as the smell because
Yeah, I know. We used to call it the time.
oh God. And then well, we the piss cars we call coochie cars. So that's yeah. I keep I have to keep a change of clothes in my car in case I should sit in piss accidentally, which is usually about twice usually twice a month. All right. I think we got 3 subscribers this morning. I gotta get to 1,000 guys. We're still a ways off, not quite 400. When we get to 1,000, I can really do this. Then I'll do more times per day than just in the morning.
Oh, without a doubt. That's not a problem. But yeah, the last time I seen you was 2000 in the flesh. It was 2003 or 2004 was the last time. That's how long ago it's been.
We both were probably 50 pounds heavier. We've lost our baby fat since then. You're freezing up.
Lost everything. Oh, should I get on Wi-Fi? You think that would
What's
help
that?
better? Should I put Wi-Fi on?
Oh,
I have,
always,
you know.
yeah, you can always be on Wi-Fi.
Don't rush me. I'm not tech savvy.
Otherwise, there would be a. Yeah, I know. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out how to get you on as a guest yesterday.
Well, the other thing was killing me is when I tried to get on this morning with you. The guest is not available. I said, what do you mean? And I'm arguing with the phone. I said, what do you mean? He just texted me. And the phone.
You have to use Gemini. You need your. It's just the Google extension. You can ask her anything. She's been solving life's problems for me. It's things like this. I have a trip that I have to plan in Chicago, right?
Is this better? I just threw Wi-Fi on.
Yeah, much better. I have a Chicago
Okay.
trip that I have to plan. I have 4 addresses to go to, 3 in the city, 1 on the outskirts. That's 2 hours from everything else. I said to Gemini, here's where I live. I need to go to all these places. Here's the days that I want to do it. I want you to arrange the driving for me so that the traffic conditions are best. And this is the most organized way in between all of the stops, and then get me to the hotel at X time. Within 3 seconds, she'll send you the route, knowing the traffic patterns and everything else. And you can drive that exactly. I mean, it's like, here's the difference. If you ask her what the difference is between her and, she will tell you. Google searches the internet and finds what you want. She said, I have read the internet.
Oh, nice to know. Great.
Right.
We'll be taken over by AI.
Right. So she
Great.
already knows. Just an in between man now. Man, I wish I had a donut.
Do you remember? Oh my, bro, do you remember we had to use Maps and talk to the locals to find out? I remember going down. I don't know if you ever came with me when I used to go to Kelsey in New Jersey.
Yeah.
The way we found that, spoke to an old farmer. He says, "Yeah, you go down the road, you'll see a dog sitting at the mailbox." He says, "At that where you see the dog, make a left." I was like, "What?
The dog
What are you
that never.
talking about?" Son of a bitch! I went down there. The dog was over there. I made the left. Took me right to the place.
That dog never moves.
That dog never moved because I don't know whether it was just would look at for the people going down the street, because really you had nobody. You remember down there was nothing. Now it's starting to come up as far as the people in condos. And if you go on the internet, we were both. You used to drive with me. Shades of Death Road. It's on Weird, New Jersey, one of the most haunted roads in New Jersey. That was the name of it. And I drove that road for 28 years. I'm lucky I've seen a deer.
Yeah. We have a road pretty dangerous, Route 29. They actually have T-shirts that say, "I drive Route 29 every day and survived," or "I
Really?
survived."
What, you got a dead man's curve?
Yeah, that's how bad they've made it better. But this is country roads around here, and as it develops, they were never made for traffic. There's no lights. There's no, you'd be driving for 10, 20 miles and there'll be a stop sign at a crossroads.
Really?
Corner. Yeah, I mean, like just straight, and then it's a stop sign with nobody around. So we have all the farm traffic this time of year. You never smoke, and I realize why I am smoking here. You ever smoke and realize why am I smoking? Yeah.
Well, that's what, I never smoked. I used to get paranoid.
Jim was the smart one. Jim dabbled when we were young. I'm the addict who kept smoking and continues to this day. Should have known better. Jacob, at 11 years old, when I was fishing, my neighbor came up to me. He was smoking a joint. He was an older kid, and he goes, "You want some?" And I said, "What is it?" And he goes, "It's marijuana." And he had it in a
Oh, so casual, like it. Oh, it's a brownie. Come on.
strawberry wrapper. I remember they had those colored papers. He
Yeah.
had it in a strawberry wrapper, and I took a hit, and I didn't get it. He goes, "You feel anything?" And I was like, "Well, no, I'm 11. I don't even."
What are you gonna feel at 11?
Yeah, and I remember never ever again. And then Pat De Palma, that fucker, a couple of years later, his eyes were red. He goes, He goes, "You want to smoke marijuana?" I was like, "Sure." I wish I'd never met those fucking people. My life would have.
Yeah, I never smoked it, and I was around all you guys. I used to walk in that room, and it used to be like a friggin' sweat lodge of smoke back
Jacob,
when we were younger.
you won't be able to quit, Jake. You're gonna have to learn to control it. It's. I have a friend, same thing. He went to rehab for marijuana. He put himself there because he's like, it's all I think about. He goes, it's all I want to do. He goes, I can't. He goes, like takes over my life, and he's quit and gone a couple of times, and he still can't. It is addicting.
Nah, that's yeah. I couldn't. Well, I don't forget I smoked all those years. I was smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
I quit at 25 years.
How old are you, Jacob? Yeah, I'll bet it. How old are you? The picture looks young. You still have lots of time.
Oh my God, he's 24.
Oh my God.
Bro, you could kick this in a minute.
Yeah, seriously, you should start hanging around with different people.
Yeah,
Is the main thing. It just encourages. We would sit around with nothing to do. We'd be like, all right, you want to get high? Yeah, of course. What
yeah,
else?
because there was nothing else to do. There was no internet.
No, seriously, 24. You got
Oh,
this.
you got it all, brother.
Yeah,
You
it's
got it.
you can have the discipline to do anything now. Now where I am in life, I need this to deal when I'm doing at home work on the phone. I don't even think about this until later in the day. When I have to go out into the world with people, it's made me weird. When I go out into the world with people, I can't do this job. It sucks so bad inspecting cars that I have to be stoned all the time to do it, or I can't deal with it. And that's what your life will be. I don't drink. Yeah, see, I don't drink either. A lot of people do one or the other.
Yeah, I don't. Used to drink, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah, of course, it makes you not want to talk to anyone. That's why I'm on here with Jim, so I can talk to people privately.
Yeah, right. Plus, we go
It,
back 35 years.
yeah, even on the phone, it makes me inverted because when I have to make phone calls all day and talk to strange people, I don't smoke because if I do, I'm not going to make those calls. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Makes you put it
He could definitely kick it. Jacob could definitely, if he wants to. So it's his choice. But he's at that age right now, it's pinnacle that he can do whatever he wants. Whole life's ahead of him.
at my age where I am. This is where I want to be overall in life. I wish I didn't have some of the habits that I do, but I guess everything that makes me is what put me here where I belong.
Well,
At 24, you still have to figure out where you need to be and where you're. You
yeah.
still have. Yeah, I would stop. I wonder what I would have been if I haven't been smoking weed my whole life. I honestly do. Who knows?
I don't know. Do you believe in preconceived destiny? Is this is
Uh,
where you're supposed to be? Because I don't know. Because everything we threw against the wall younger didn't seem to stick.
Yeah,
When we had the mechanic shop, when we did this, when we did that, it never stuck. Is
yeah,
this where it's supposed to be? I'm
yeah.
beginning to wonder.
We're alive,
Well,
right?
yeah, but but bro, you know we did everything possible.
Ashutosh, is that how you say it? Ashutosh? We got another smoker. How can you stop? It is. I've asked myself that. I've tried not buying it. I've tried everything, and I've gone for stretches a year, even a year. And I've had jobs, and I've quit for a couple of years, and thought, oh, all right. I know how it is with an alcoholic. That once you're always an alcoholic. Doesn't matter how many years
Yeah, you've been
you've
clean.
been sober. I've gone 2, 3 years not smoking, and then when I didn't have a reason not to anymore, I'm like, oh well, I don't have that job, and I just like, I'll go get some weed, and I'll just do it a little bit at a time, once in a while. I'm not that kind of person that I wish I could have a bag of weed and once a week, once whenever, like I do with liquor, just have a drink every once in a while. If that shit is there, I have to smoke it until it's gone, and then
You used to drink either what the old fashioned or the Manhattan. What
whiskey.
was your drink? Whiskey sour. That was your drink. I remember that.
Right. Even when you don't have money, you find a way.
You
Yeah.
always find a way. Oh, when it
Oh,
comes to with Ash, when it comes to cigarettes, I never forget. I looked at it this way: I was paying to kill myself, basically, because I'm giving these people money. But I quit. I think it was $6 a pack when I quit, and and I never forget. I lit up, and it was my last cigarette. I was like, I'm scrounging around for $6. Now with this shit, I go waste it on something else.
yeah.
And I ended up wasting on food. I blew up to 250 pounds, but I lost the weight, and I still crave it. I know it. I know what the dude's going through. Like after a good meal, Oh man, I would love to have a cigarette, but I don't do it.
Yeah, I change all kinds of shit. Going to see people you don't want to be around. It's like you. It sounds like it's a heroin addiction or something more serious, but it really is. It's an addiction.
Exactly. And we lived through that with our buddy with the heroin addiction.
Your friend died last year. At that moment, got to me and started smoking at the age. Did he die of any kind of drugs? Ash, I'm going to call you Ash.
Yeah, that's what he said to call.
We have a friend, a very good friend, who we rib about all the time, but was a heroin addict, and he died of something. Ultimately, I'm sure connected to his.
Oh, without a doubt.
50 years old. We watched it. We watched it coming.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, Ash. 25 years old is tough, no matter what the cause, man. But we lost Lou at 50. We
Yep.
talk about it today.
To this day, yeah. Yeah, I met him in third grade.
We just sat there and we watched him deteriorate. Remember in July when
Yeah, when he was wrapped up in the blankets.
he was wrapped up in blankets and a flannel shirt in July, shivering
It was
inside.
100 degrees outside.
Yeah, amazing. The things that he would do. I don't. Who knows if he ever stole from either of us? But
Oh, he stole from me all the time.
stealing.
Yeah, I would give it to him rather than him steal it. Oh no, she had a damaged her lung. Oh, that tuberculosis is a bitch.
Oh, and thanks, Ash. She was living with one lung. Holy shit! You know, I sit sometimes and I think to myself, oh, my problem's this and that, and I say this all the time. Somebody said, I got it on the internet. A woman said, if everybody got together and threw all their troubles in a pile in a circle, she goes, you would take your shit and run home.
Damn right.
So I think it's like no matter what I complain about, really, there are people who are living through some shit.
Yeah, but then the opposite of that are the people who have the great life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I always. Yeah, I know our life is tough. I get that, but what about these no good bastards that do
Give,
everything wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. They do everything wrong, and it seems like they're rewarded. I'm like, oh, come on,
well,
man.
remember Joe with VJs?
Yes, I do.
We have a friend who had drug problems his whole life. Is he even alive anymore?
Joe is
Joe
still alive. Yes, he is.
Steve. So his father had a lot of money. He had drug problems. One at a time, his father bought him businesses that he just ran into the ground.
To the ground. Yep. No, I remember. VJ's was the last, I guess.
And time he would it up, his dad would give him another business to run into the ground, really to keep him out of trouble. Frank's father was sort of the same way.
Oh my God, yes.
We had a friend who his dad would buy him cars to keep him so he wouldn't buy drugs. I don't know how he ever thought that connection was gonna. But
Well, don't forget with Frank, Hotz made him. He was doing cocaine at the bar, smoking pot when he was 12 years old. Frankie was already doomed.
hold on, Ash. So Ash, that was a girlfriend of yours, or
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter, man. Yeah.
That is terrible.
Who writes? Who writes to anybody? I know.
Well, you know what? Because it's a lost trait now. Because everybody, you got the grammar correction, everything. So you type something out in your phone. Like if I had to sit down and write a letter, it'd just be one run-on sentence. Now everything cleans it up for you. They say when you write something and take the time to sit down and write, it's more intimate than when it would be on a phone. And they're
Well,
right. Think
you
about
are
it.
going to take you a while to get over her, Ash. That's for sure. You may
Yeah,
never. There will always be a spot in your heart for her. Don't let it ruin future relationships. If somebody doesn't understand that you have somebody from your past that you were that serious about, then
then you don't need that person in your life.
they're going to have to accept that girl is part of you moving forward. She's going to stay alive in your brain, and that's how you're going to keep her alive. Just like the people in my life, just like the stupid dog that I miss. That means so much to me.
Yeah.
I think about her every day, and to me, she's still alive. I see her ghost. I really do. I see it everywhere.
Unfortunately, loss is a part of life.
God, I thought I would get harder as
No, we get older, we get softer, we're mush.
yeah, everything fucking bothers me now. I don't. It's like I cried over that fucking dog. I didn't cry when my grandmother died, and it's like for 2 weeks every morning I cried over that stupid dog, and it's like, man, what?
Yeah, it sucks.
Empathy. That's what it's.
Yeah, who would think that we would have it? Well, when we were younger, we had empathy for nothing.
Well, you try to be a hard ass when you're young,
Yeah,
just
just because you're a harder, you want to be a tough guy.
yeah. With the group that we had over
Oh,
there, everybody just tried to outshine each other as men all the
well,
time.
when we had hair, when we used to have the hair growing contest, when we used to have our long hair back in the day.
Yeah, we had a when we were young, we had a hair growing contest. Thanks, Ash. I appreciate it. We're gonna be here every morning talking about whatever. No, anybody that wants to talk about anything, you throw it in.
Throw it up there, we'll talk about it.
Well, we'll talk about it. You know why? Because that's we're hanging around anyway in the morning. This is I usually sit here and talk to myself, so I might as well share what's going on.
And one of us probably lived through whatever the other one's going through, as far as the people who write in. We've done it before. Not like with Louis, like when we watched him die in front of us. It was horrible.
Yeah, I mean, telling them you're killing
Yeah,
we're losing you.
yeah,
We've
and he
we've
refused to
actually
listen.
quite a few friends to drugs. It's amazing. You know, my mom was always worried about who you hang around with. Oh, I don't want you hanging around with them. You're going to do what they do. And it's like, we didn't. We hung around with them. We picked up some habits, but Izzo was a heroin addict.
Yep,
I mean,
Frankie was a crack addict.
yeah. I mean, this is we side by side right there next to us, and it didn't rub off.
No, no, thank God,
Mm.
thank God.
And everybody's gone now.
Yeah,
Jim is my news to the East Coast. Anytime somebody died,
yeah. I'm the East Coast connection. That's not my phone, so I don't even bother.
it sounds like a business phone
Oh, please. Yeah, no.
of some.
No, it's one of the. It's please. Just who knows? I hate phones. I don't like answering them. I don't like talking on them. Really.
Yeah, and then here we are with our faces showing. There's
Well,
something different
that's different because this is more of a we're hanging out almost.
when nowadays because we have text. When somebody calls you, it's almost like, huh, how dare you think that you're
Yeah,
just going to
you
talk
have.
to
Yeah,
you will
exactly.
you will text first for permission to
I
call,
know.
and
I
and
know.
then no, it's amazing. I have a person in the car business who tried to recruit me to his auction, and the guy constantly calling the people that I know who know us. They're like, man, that guy calls me 7 o'clock at night when he's drunk, and I got to hear him for an hour. So finally, I had to tell him. I picked up the phone one day, he kept calling, and I said, dude, I said, we have spent more time on the phone together than in the past year than I have with my actual job that I've been with for 6 years. I go, that's the reason that I can't work with you. I said, I don't even talk to these people. There's like text. I go, we communicate through text.
Imagine.
I go, that's it. I said, I said, I have bosses. I know their names. I said, but like my assignments come through text. I complete them through text. I tell them what I need through text. I said, well, he's like 75 years old and a drunk. He doesn't want to text. He wants to talk to people on the phone. Drunk. One
Of
guy said,
course.
he goes, about 7 o'clock every night. He calls me ranting and raving about cars. And he goes, I just put the phone down. He goes, and I go about my business. And I told him that. I said, you think I'm going to at night have to put my phone down? I said, 4 o'clock, I'm done.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
You can't be calling. They're like, oh, the drunker he gets, the later he likes to call you.
That's when you hit the end button on the phone and you shit out of luck.
Yeah. I never want to call people when I'm not drunk often, but the times I'm drunk, I don't feel like picking up the phone and calling
Oh,
people.
please. I don't want to even talk to myself
Yeah.
when you
And
get that bad.
he's an angry drunk. Speaking of drunks, how's Mando? I'm not on Facebook anymore, so I try to keep up.
I haven't seen Mando because because he when he married he married, what was her name? I forgot. I can't even say her name.
Elna,
Elaine. What was it? I don't even know what her name is.
Elna,
Elna.
Elna.
Well, they have a smoking hot daughter. She's 22 years old. Okay. So I said to him, kidding around, yo, Mondo, why don't you hook me up? Now I'm married. He knows me my whole life. You think I'm gonna go out? Listen, I'm too old. I can barely walk. I'm broken. I got a nut for a wife. You think I want to take on a girlfriend, right?
I, I need
He took offense to that. I said, "Are you kidding me? You honest? You've known me my whole life. You think I would go out with your stepdaughter? She's old enough to be my daughter." Well, he
Who
says that.
who puts their friends with their stepdaughter?
But that's no. He said to me, "Oh, call the house now." You know, when he talked to me, he said, "Call the house now. She's home. I'll put you on the phone." I said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "Bro, I'm fooling around. We've been doing this our whole life. You think I would actually do that?"
Yeah, I know. When you're young, you want a couple of girlfriends or whatever, and
I don't even
the
want the one I have.
well, the older you get, you realize they're expensive, and it's like, yeah, that's what I need, girlfriend.
Yeah,
It's
that's just more money. Yeah, no. I told somebody. I never forget this guy. Bill, his name was. I hate that name. Vito, his name was. And he's trying to be, he's texting me and this, that, and everything. And I basically, you know how I am. I'm blunt to a fault. And I said, Vito, listen, no disrespect intended. I have enough friends. I only have one best friend, and that's in Illinois. I know a lot of people. I said, I don't need to add more to the list. And I don't want to come off like an idiot, like I'm an arrogant person, but I don't need anybody else. I don't want problems.
another funeral speech you have to make.
Who died?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
Yeah,
another.
exactly. No,
Yeah,
I was. Can you believe out of all those people, I was the only one who got up and said something when Louis died at the wake? It was disgusting. All these people were there at his house. Not nobody got up to say anything.
they were at that was at his house.
No, that was that. I'm saying all the people that would go to
Oh,
his house.
yeah.
You would think that somebody would get up and say something. Nobody did. I was the only one who got up and said something.
They're
And
like,
it's a
well,
joke. Yeah, why?
Because I have to walk in.
Yeah, good.
Good morning, Louis.
My
good.
mom.
Hey,
What
I
do you-
heard background creeping around.
Oh yeah, she's still.
Creeping around.
I don't know what the hell she's doing.
I'm looking for some.
Just don't trip, please, because you're at that age now. You break a hip.
Will you leave me and my hips alone?
You know. I don't even know what she's doing, but anyway.
I'm gonna be at. Or I'm gonna break it.
Oh, look, I'm already broken, so it doesn't make a difference.
Well, Social Security, like I'm a year away from Social Security, and me, and she's gonna have to go through me, medicated and everything, and I'm like, God, I like seriously just a year away from so.
Yeah, but you want to know something? The Medicaid's, I don't know. To try to get health insurance nowadays, it's insanity. Health insurance, you need it. You have to have it, but
Well, it's if you get any reasonable, you still have to put $5,000 to $10,000 out of your pocket before they
yep,
even start to pay. It's like the first 10,000 is going to break somebody.
yep.
Once you put that out of your pocket, what does it matter whether you pick up a tab for the hospital?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know.
amazing. I want Obamacare again. I hate to say it.
Well, I think it's still available, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just expensive now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's just well, they there was controls on it for so long that got lifted. God, the sun is right in my eyes. Here comes my sunrise. I may have to move.
Yeah, I think you hit that vape one too many times.
Here it
You
comes.
already you already went through the whole day.
They actually, it's very economical for people who spend too much money. This little thing is on. You have dispensaries there, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So you walk in just like anywhere, and this is about $30. It is pure THC. Well, 80%, 90%,
Mm-hmm.
and I will bet you this will last 2 weeks. $30 worth of weed doesn't last a day.
No. Well, the THC level right now in the weed is 10 times
Oh
stronger
yeah,
than when we were growing up.
I know. Well, I actually do inspections on these places. They're going up all over the place, extract. So
Mm-hmm.
I the equipment and stuff that they do with this stuff. It is extremely expensive to buy equipment that does this. I mean, even at $30, I don't know how they get their money back. It's you have to have a room that's basically bomb proof because they're big pressurized containers that do the extractions.
Mm-hmm.
The, the booth itself to put the equipment in is over $100 grand. You have to have engineers install it special and everything. So it takes them a while to get their money back. But there's all these places here. You know what a pole barn is? Just a machine
Yep.
shop. There are these big, giant places way out in the country with 10-foot razor wire around them. They're not allowed to be marked. You can't have signs on them or anything. And only now, because I'm inspecting them, I'm realizing that they're all over the place around me. And they usually have 4, 5, 6 sets of air conditioning units in different sections because everything has to be done separately. But it's a big business around here. I did one over here just recently. It cost them 15 million to build, and I had to inspect it before they did their first grow. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but that is really, this shit's going to get cheaper and cheaper.
Like everything else.
Yeah.
You remember when those flat screen TVs came out? You almost had to take a mortgage out to get one. Now it's practically giving them away.
I remember a guy here that I work for. He told me, he said, "Hey, he goes, you ever hear of a smart TV?" This was years ago. He goes, "I paid $6,000 to the TV company." He says to come and put in it was 40 something
Mm-hmm.
smart TV or something ridiculous. Now the same thing is $600.
Yeah. Oh my God, please. And when they're having end of year sale, you probably get it for $3. It's like everything else, man. Who would think when we were growing up that we'd be paying for water and paying for radio and paying for TV?
There probably 5 years ago, there was a show on, and I don't know who did it, CNN or one of those fucking people. It said it was called Peak Oil.
Mm-hmm.
Before they had discovered more, just in the past decade, I think they had pegged oil to run out in the year 2040. Like they were like, "Hey, in the year 2040, it's going to be," and they were predicting what was going to happen between countries, who would fight who as the oil ran out and everything. And now we have enough of that, and it's actually fresh water.
Yeah, fresh water. Well, water just went as a commodity on the stock exchange 2 years ago.
Yeah. So and somebody somebody told me that where I am has a well that's tapped into a vein. So when everybody else's wells around here dry, we still have water.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, North Korea! Wow. Hey, good morning, North Korea. Are you actually
In North Korea, because I
in?
don't feel like having whatever comes to visit me.
Yeah. If
Imagine.
you are, I'd like to see pictures because we can't see any pictures inside North Korea. Who are your name? I am Lou, and
Jim.
my guest is Jim.
North Korea. That's got to be. There's no way. Not shitting on him or anything, but North Korea's not going to release any kind of video stream out of that country.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Full names? What? So they can come visit us? I
Yeah.
don't think so, North Korea.
You want to put me in camps? I
Yeah,
was
no.
I was looking at your concentration camps on Google. That's why I said send me some video. There's only 2 pictures that are known have ever existed of outside of the work where they whisk people away.
Yeah, I don't need to get whisked away. I'm damn near crippled. I'll be dead in a day. Look, full names, please. Great. If it said South Korea, you had 50-50 shot. But North Korea, I don't think so.
Well, people want my address, and what would you do with my full name? What are you gonna come and visit me?
No, they'll Google us and they'll find out who we are, where we live,
We're
blah,
no
blah, blah.
we're
Huh?
no
We're nobodies. We're
two
just two guys
fucking
talking on a thing here.
fuzzles talking over coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Two
nobody.
old. Yeah, two old fuzzles.
Yeah. You can move. Can I have an email address for inquiries? Yeah. Kissmyass@gmail.com.
Taka, don't forget the Gmail part. It's very, very important. We should really get an email site just for this in case they want to email in a question.
I actually, yeah, I am. Okay. So that's that in the title. You and I, you and I will come up with uh,
Yeah.
with an email address that we can have for this, and then in the title, that will be the title, and underneath it'll say "Morning Coffee."
Yep.
Email,
Put low. Yep.
email questions. I would even be open to having other guests on.
Oh, without a doubt.
Whoever, if somebody wanted to come on and talk and show their face, that'd be fine with me. That's the only way I know how to do it. Is to put one. You can have one person on as a guest.
Yep.
So
Now he
maybe
needs real email.
I have
Okay.
I have a friend that watches, says that she would like to come on and give me shit, but uh, her account is her real name. So I said, it's 2025. You can have any
Yeah, any name you want to be.
Yeah, you can have as many as you want. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have different guest stars on.
Yeah, why not? Different people that call in for questions or whatever, or different guests could call in.
I think I smell my weed.
You smell your weed.
Well, yeah, I'm not sitting far from it here. I forgot to do it. There is not going to be any harvest this year because I was traveling so much. I only had a chance to do a couple in pots. So this is all I got. I got 2 in the ground, 2 little tiny ones.
That's all you need for you. The hell with everybody else.
They're just starting. It's enough for me.
That's it. That's all it really counts for.
I got 1, 2. I got one in the ground over there.
So far, we were asked for email, home address, real names, and our phone numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen. I don't think so.
Phone number, please. And then you don't have to call me to talk to me. You know, you can. This is why I'm on here, so you don't need my phone number.
Who knows?
You certainly don't want to visit me because I've actually been praying for that my whole life. That won't work out well for you.
No, well, absolutely not.
My coffee is cold. I got to go heat up my coffee.
Okay.
We're almost an hour this morning.
Wow.
IP address. Oh, we have North Korea, I could easily block you and kick you out of the room, but since we really don't have a lot of people, I'm not going to. So you're just,
we'll just let you ramble.
Yeah, you know that all of your bullshit is adding up to my credit and my watch hours. I don't get paid yet, but if you keep up with this nonsense, you're going to push me there closer. So thank you for that.
Yeah, salute.
I welcome all trolls. When you have trolls, you know you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why would I block somebody that's giving me points or
Well,
credits?
my whole thing is, why would you put North Korea? Like, really?
Yeah.
That's South Korea. Come on. Because right away, you're Google password too. Oh, okay. Do you want a social security number? I don't get this.
North Korea doesn't have internet.
Exactly. So
you can't be contacting North Korea. It's not possible.
Oh, yes, he does. Supposedly, this could be Kim Jong Il for all we know.
I'm going to walk in.
He wants social security numbers too. I love it.
I'm going to go heat up my coffee.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we're running over this morning too.
Oh, do you have to go to work?
Well, not yet.
All right.
No, I was planning on an hour, and
We're damn near close.
Oh yeah. Well, we have interested people. I didn't have anybody on this morning or yesterday.
Hey, where is your workplace? Oh, keep going. Yeah.
Here, I'll let you see. Now she's
Waiting over there.
This is what she does. Well, she's waiting for the big dog. This is
she got a long wait then, I guess.
This is where her ghost is.
Oh, you've actually seen the dog or no?
When I look in there, she's been laying in that room for 13 years on her bed, and when I look in there, I see her. I say I see her ghost.
Really?
Because I can, in my brain, I can see her sitting there, and
yeah, it's already pre-programmed.
She would usually be in there with her, and right now she's laying in here looking for her. Otherwise, the two of them would be sleeping. She does this in the middle of the night. She lays here and starts screaming, looking for her. She's trying to figure out where that other dog is.
Oh, that sucks.
Fucking heartbreaking is what it is.
Yeah, because they can't, they can't tell.
She knows no different. She has been, they're both rescues, and they've both been here for the 13 years.
Oh, so yeah, that's all she knows.
Yeah. And that's the worst. That's one of the heartbreaking things, is in the middle of the night having to get up, hearing that dog scream. And then I got to come and bring her in bed. This man is a liar.
Well, I think he's talking about North Korea because he knows, like we do, there's nothing coming out of North Korea that's not sanctioned.
Oh, no. He says, I don't see her ghost. Yeah, I do see her ghost.
Oh, okay.
How do you say it, Saif? Saif, I see dead people, and I see dead animals. There's so many animals buried on this property. We have the summer kitchen that I showed you at the base of that window. That's where all the kids' dogs, every time somebody has a dog that passes, we bury them all here on the property. There's no headstones, but it's like a little cemetery. So I see all the ghosts. Saif, you need one in your house? I had a ghost. I think you need one. You don't. The ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Check.
kind of know it's dead. I don't think we have to check on that.
Oh, he wants me to go. He's saying that he killed my dog.
Of course he did.
As long as it was quick, I just don't want her to suffer. Then I don't have to buy dog food anymore, and I don't have to hear her yell.
Oh, he needs you in the house, this guy, because you see dead people.
You need to, yeah.
Of course you do.
My house was haunted. We are actually on a registry of official haunted house in Illinois. They told me this is a hot spot. There is a house on Main Street that is uninhabited. She said the ghosts there are so violent that people can't live there. And she said, and there's a lot of them around you like that. She goes, you happen to have a nice ghost. I thought these people were crazy. They were talking to me like they could see the ghost. He said, yeah, he goes, well, we see them. Yeah. He said, well, they're here. We see them. He says, we're talking to them. And I was like, man, you people, they sent those ghosts away and they fucking went away. Let me tell you, they weren't kidding. Everything they were describing to me was happening and they sent those ghosts away. And we have not, but I did see them at the time. And remember the one called me?
Yes, from your own phone.
My own phone,
my house phone. Yeah, that was hanging on the wall.
Really bad, but I like. So you like having the devils in your house?
Hmm.
Don't invite the devil. Once you invite him,
he never leaves.
yeah, he never leaves. He's happy to stay there. Remember April? Turn around. I was going to see the devil.
Yes.
April. That's Izzo's younger. Remember she was. Yeah. Watching television, she turned around out of the blue like that. Her head turned around. She says, "You're going to see the devil," and turned around and started watching TV again. I was like, "Hey, wait!
Whoa, yeah, just don't stop with that."
See you later. Come by anytime and threaten us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we missed you. You've been quiet. So,
yeah, he's gonna see us soon.
I hope so.
Oh God, help us all.
Take me to your leader.
Yeah, I know, right? We'll sit with Dennis Rodman and watch basketball.
Yeah, your leader's fat. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you gotta love it.
They live in my house. Where are you from? This country? Saif. Hope I'm saying it right.
Saif.
They told me that ghosts are just like people. They pick houses to live in. They don't have to have
Oh,
died.
he's not. Then that's not a ghost. It's probably a djinn.
What they told me is, yeah, right. Like the what do you call show?
Yeah.
They told me, they said ghosts are like people. Sometimes they like a house and they move in. And she said, you could have an Indian ghost in your house that lived on the property and never lived in a house, that decided he wants to live in a house now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. We just thought, oh, somebody had to have died here if we have a ghost, and that's not the case. They told me, just like you hear in the movies, dead ghosts are people that don't know that they're dead. They're stuck in between. It's just like what's the movie with Nicole Kidman? Remember?
Oh, The Others.
The Others. Right. She was the ghost.
Yeah.
And that's that. She goes, that's exactly the way it is. Is they don't realize that they don't belong there, and they have to be sent on their way. And some do have unfinished business.
Yeah, I wonder.
He says he has.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Say my name like if you word safe.
Safe. So that's his name, I guess. Safe. Yeah. Well, yeah, he has a djinn. Well, they could be either good or bad. A djinn, depending on how you treat them.
So that's
genie. That's what they are, pretty much.
That's evil. That's an evil spirit.
But could be, but it could be not benevolent, but it could be helpful. They have to be, he had to come across something in order to get that to show up. Probably could be in the house.
Safe says he's bad. What kind of stuff does he do, Safe? My ghost used to misplace things and hide things and would bring things to my house that I had never seen before. A trailer that I used to drive all the time for work every day. I got up on it. I wanted to clean the roof, and there was a wrench up there, a rusty wrench and drag that would have fallen off the minute that I drove anywhere. That just appeared up there when I got on top of the stepladder to look at it. Things would show up in my house that I had never seen before, that I didn't move here with me. Just weird, like it was almost like here. What do you think of this? I mean, just the weirdest Remember the bottle that I showed you
Yes.
that started freaking out on the hood of my car?
Yes, sir. Still have the video.
That was the only video proof. So you have Safe has bad gins.
Well, accept the Lord Jesus as your Lord and Savior. They go away.
Yeah, I guess start praying. There's not room for both of them.
No. And usually Jesus kicks ass, so.
You have anything good in your life going on? Because what is that?
Call from carrier.
Devil comes and tries to get you when you're at your highest moments. Nah.
At your lowest. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If you're already at your lowest, he doesn't care.
He's got you when you're at your
Yeah.
lowest. Right.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna have to start wrapping it up here.
All right, brother.
Well, it's nice. We did an hour today.
Yep.
We're gonna come up with a title. We are gonna come up with an email address. Please subscribe. Safe. Usually do an hour.
Yeah. Whatever topic you want to talk about.
Anything we're talking about. They did not do anything physical, but they fight sometimes with God because they're Muslim, and sometimes they against the God. Well, I believe it. You need
I
to.
believe it too. Jesus. That's it, man.
You can't get rid of them. They have to leave on their own, right? Once you let it. How do you? So once they're let out, how do you get them back
Well,
in?
the jinn, you could dismiss them with the power of Jesus. They could be told to leave. And they have to. They have to obey. Whether Muslim, Christian, whatever. That's the main man right there. So if he does that, they gotta go. They have no choice.
So how do you know they're Muslim? I'm curious.
Well, Muslim, the Muslim religion believes that jinn is the same thing as us as an evil spirit with Catholicism.
Okay, so the movie or remember the series? What's his name? He was a jinn. Where
Yes.
he got let out of the bottle and people would make wishes, but they would be fucked up wishes.
Yes, exactly. Whatever whatever you ask for, you have to pay back somehow.
Right.
Yeah. He wanted to be good looking or whatever, and gets hit by a car and reconstruct his face. Yeah, okay, great, just me.
Yeah. Oh, the irony.
Yep.
They live there.
Well, you tell them they have to leave in the name of Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. Accept Jesus, and you go on. And they have to leave, bro. That's just That's just the rules.
Well, if he's Muslim, he's not going to
Doesn't
be.
make a difference, though. Muslim, Jesus trumps Muhammad. Well, you got to remember the empty tomb. You know where Muhammad's buried. You know where Buddha's buried. You know where everyone's buried. With Catholicism, the empty tomb. You don't have Jesus' body.
Well, maybe we'll start veering off to religion.
If you want to, we can always go into a theological discussion. Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right, we'll pick it up,
brother.
Tomorrow. Thanks everybody for showing up. Safe.
All right. Talk to you later.
See ya.